the second match on and know when you're going to be up late no matter what?
I think it was the first time for me at the Open, actually being the second one on. I'm not sure if, I think maybe in Miami, I was at the Sony Ericsson Open, I played second one night, but as far as in New York, I think this was probably the latest time I started, so it was good that I finished quickly enough, yeah.
What is the difference between being on the court at 12 a.m. versus noon?
Well, you have to get up a lot earlier. You don't have an afternoon nap.
Because it seems like it would kind of throw off your body clock, and you guys are creatures of habit.
Yeah, but I think we're also quite used to adjusting, and that's a big part of our sport is adjusting to whatever comes our way, and whether it's the time of a match or opponents or conditions on the court. It's just something that I think that's one of the toughest things in our sport is sometimes never know what you're exactly going to get.
Maria, can you talk about how your improved form of the first round match to tonight?
Yeah. I played a pretty tricky opponent tonight who didn't play the traditional type of tennis. He sliced a lot, hit a lot of high balls. In maybe the first couple of games I was a little bit impatient. And then I got really steady. I was aggressive. Still felt like I could have moved in a little bit more. But overall, I played a lot solid and much better than the first one.
14 to 16 from the net, apparently. You were very successful on your forays to the net. 14 to 16 points apparently converted, so it seemed like you were pretty sure.
I guess. Yeah. Not sure.
I'm assuming you were surprised, like everybody hearing the news about Venus today, and what she has could be fairly serious. If she doesn't play much tennis, what do you
that they follow the rules, and this is not like a baseball game or a soccer game where you just talk and yell and scream and don't even watch half the game. It's quite different. So I'm sure that I always say that part of the stadium, a big part of the stadium, probably has never seen a tennis match in their life. So they go out there, and for them it's like party, entertainment. So.
Maria,
So are you saying you wouldn't watch women's tennis at midnight?
I said it on the court. I'm at 10:30. I'm under the covers at 11. I'm out. So I don't think I'd watch anything at midnight.
Do you remember ever getting distracted by anything in the stands? Didn't you get distracted in Cincinnati final by some people close to the court? Did
This
I
year?
hear that right? Yeah, I'm talking about the Yankovic match.
Oh, and why do I keep thinking Stanford? Did you say
No, I
Stanford?
said,
Oh, okay.
Karen said that.
In Cincinnati. No, I don't know. It's too late to think about that.
But no in your career, do you remember, and I know you're super focused, but has there ever been anything going on around you that took you out of the court, or you looked up, or?
I think the only crazy experience I had was when I played my first Fed Cup in Israel. That was pretty intense. Never really faced a crowd like that. I mean, you're like peanuts on the court in the middle of the points, and yeah.
And you only lost, what, like 2 or 3 games?
I was pretty fired up. I won the Australian Open, and I came there, and there was a really big storm, and I was actually a little nervous because I hadn't played, I don't know, in like 3 or 4 days, and there was no indoor courts around, so actually the teams were driving like hours to hit on a wooden court, and I was like, I don't think I can do this. I'm just gonna go out and play with no practice, and I was so determined, and it was in my first Fed Cup experience that I think I played some of my best tennis actually, and I was quite tired. I mean, it was a long flight from Melbourne over there, but I was so focused on getting that win for Russia. So.
Did you get hit by any of the peanuts or anything they threw?
No, but I think a couple of times their coach had to get on the microphone and slow the crowd down because I think there's going to be a few warnings or point penalty or something. I don't know if they did it.